everyone, I hope you're all well. Welcome back to another video from me. Apologies that I actually didn't get one out last week. In fact, we might be approaching day 10. I'm not sure, but I know I definitely didn't get a video last week, and I will explain that hopefully throughout this video. There were a few reasons why I never. Today we have quite a busy morning planned, and I thought I would just take you along. We are actually now in autumn here in Sydney. Can I say Sydney? I actually don't know where we are. Obviously we're in the central coast, but I feel like I always just want to say we live in Sydney, and yeah, we're not in Sydney anymore. So yeah, I'm not actually sure what you would say. New South Wales? I have both kids today, in case you thought any different. And yeah, we have quite a busy morning with Isla's dancing. So I have already pre-packed their little lunch boxes. This is something that I always try and do. It just helps to be ahead. And also snacks are just always the answer, but my kids are actually quite picky eaters, and I feel it can be expensive when you're out to try and feed all three of you. So usually I'll try and grab something and it lets them just sit and have their little lunch as well, or obviously they can just eat it throughout the morning. The snacks on top are for Rain. I usually use these as like a bargaining tool for the next hour at Isla's dance class. It's so hard to try and keep him entertained. Takes his little dinosaur truck car thing along as well. Then I've got some water bottles and a little apple puree because Ren can't have yogurt. I need to actually just pack some outfit changes in here because we are potty training at the moment. He is doing well. I need to pop outside, and I'm actually going to take you out and just show you something very quickly. Now, this is your warning to look away now if you don't like bugs, because honestly this is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. Also, hello to autumn. Look how nice it is today. And yes, I've already got my washing out. Doing well this morning. Right, so on our tree, can you see these little bugs? So they are actually carcasses. They're not real bugs. Oh my goodness, how disgusting. Look. These are actually called cicadas. So they're like little crickets, you know, the bugs that you hear. And basically they live underground for like 17 years, something crazy like that. And then they come out and hold onto the tree, and then they basically break out of this little shell. Oh my goodness, it's so disgusting. I need you in to get rid of these. But yeah, another reason not to move to Australia. Now finished, which is good. I actually find it really hard to try and entertain Ren for 1 hour. It would be easier if the class was like in an enclosed room, you know, and usually you just sit outside the room and then he can go wild. But because the little dance show is, you know, it's got like a parachute in it, and it's got all these little props which are amazing, but obviously Ren wants to get to them as well. So I feel like I constantly just try and pull him back from that, whilst trying to entertain him, feed him 1,000,001 snacks, do everything that as mothers we feel like we probably shouldn't be doing, screen time, anything to just get me through that hour. However, we have managed it quite successfully today. Ren went to the toilet twice, which was so good. Honestly, I'm his biggest cheerleader right now because he's doing so well with his potty training. And yeah, especially when we're out, I get a little nervous, but we just keep going to the toilet whenever it's there, and I just keep asking him like every kind of 10 minutes, it feels like, if he needs to go to the toilet. So we are doing well with that. We are now on our way to Tuggerah, where Ewan actually works. He has left his laptop, so we're going to drop that off to him, and then we're going to Tuggerah Shopping Centre, which actually is my favourite. Edinburgh Fair is our closest one, and it is very big, but
I don't know, I just prefer, it's a Westfield at Tuggerah, and I just think the shops are better. I like the layout better. However, we're actually going for a little class that they have on. It's a little free class. You find here a lot of the shopping centres and like community centres do these, and I just think it's amazing. They are free, you do have to book them, but usually, I mean, the ones I've been to have been so good, and back home in the UK you would definitely be paying for them. So we're going to go to that as well, and I need to get a coffee. So we're going just now. Whilst we are driving, actually, I want to show you our little holiday that we've just come back from. It was in a place called Port Stevens, and it was just so dreamy, so lovely, and I've put a couple of snippets together. I chose not to vlog it because it was nice to just have some quality family time, not feel the pressure of having to vlog all the time, and yeah, it was actually perfect. However, I did take some videos for home and I put them together just for a little snippet to show you how amazing it was, and you can enjoy that whilst we drive about 20 minutes, so I will see you soon. We obviously were in Tuggerah, Westfield today, and I did go into Target. I actually prefer Target to Kmart, which may be quite an unpopular opinion, but I just think the quality's better and it's a little bit more expensive, not by much. Yeah, I just think, I don't know, you know when you just prefer something. Kmart is good and it's good for just your everyday items, but the clothing side of it I'm really not a fan of. I feel like a lot of the things I've bought from there really haven't lasted. And before anyone says, well, you get what you pay for, Primark in the UK, I feel like the clothes did last quite long and they washed well. So yeah, I'm just not really a fan of Kmart clothing, but again, I think it's good for just your everyday basics. However, for those are not in Australia yet and potentially coming over, Kmart has actually merged with Target. I think they're maybe owned by like the same like parent company. So you'll find it in Target stores. There's a lot of things that are actually by the brand Anko, which is Kmart's brand. And I got these little Easter baskets, which are super cute. Got a little chick and a little bunny. And they were only $2. Oh, they were only $2, which is £1, UK pounds. So yeah, I thought that was a little bargain. I had no intention of picking them up, but I do need them. So yeah, I got them. But I actually went in for fancy my little boy's birthday because he's going to be 2 at the end of this month, which is making me super emotional. And I think it's kind of added to how I've been feeling kind of past week and a half, because I really, if I'm being honest, I really am missing home at the moment. And I don't actually think it is home as in like the UK. I think it's just more people and family and like things that would happen at home, if that makes sense. So things like Ren's birthday coming up are obviously quite a trigger for me, because I just feel like those are times when family comes together and you all have a nice day together, and it's just good for the kids and you. And yeah, these little things that happen just sometimes make me take a little bit of a step back, and I think that's just what I'm going through at the moment. One of the reasons that I didn't film last week when we were away is because I just wasn't feeling myself. And whilst I do love that my channel is very realistic. I also don't want people just to see me getting upset. It's not always fun to pick up the camera when you're feeling that way either. So it actually done me the world of good just having some family time away and just filling up all our cups. Ewan has been working quite a lot recently as well, and for those that have watched some of our previous videos, it's something we are definitely struggling with in Australia. He works so much more here and a lot more weekends, which is just a big adjustment and certainly not what we signed up for. And again, some of the comments I've received about this, we weren't under any of impression that he would be working as much as he is, so that's been tough on us as a family. And that's when sometimes you just have to weigh up, although everything is better over here in terms of opportunities and weather, you know, there's a lot of things that are also irreplaceable from home, and sometimes you just have to find that balance. You just really have to find if you're going to be able to mould yourselves into life over here using all the pros, or if the cons of being away from things like family and little events back home are really what pulls you home and makes you happy, then you also have to follow your heart with that too. So yeah, I'm not in any means saying we are going home, it's just those days do come, and for me it's been a bit of a week, almost 2 weeks, of just feeling really upset, really daily, to be honest. But what I picked up today, Isla actually picked this for me, and this kind of thing melts my heart. So he already has one of these, a different type of dinosaur. So when Isla seen this one, she asked if she could get it for his birthday, and I thought it was the cutest thing ever. So I got him this. This was only $12, and I need to be careful because I think he's in the living room, but when you push that, obviously it roars, which he will just love. We also got him like, I want to say robotic, is that the word? It's got a little remote and it's like a big T-Rex, but I've had to hide it in the boot because he will definitely see it. And then, oh, I picked up these are actually, my mum had sent me over some money to pick him up some things, and when I was in, I seen these and he was obsessed with Super Mario at the moment. He honestly watches the film, I don't know how anyone can do this, but he watches the film like 4 times a day. He just loves it. So when I seen these little jammies, they were only $20, which is like £10. And I know I always say that, but that's literally how my brain works. I just have to work in pounds still. And I know I have a lot of people watching from the UK, so yeah, just to give you that comparison. But how cute are these? And also anything with like a little shirt, you know, like the button-up jammies, oh, they're just my favourite. So yeah, I got them, but they are from my mum, so I need to actually show her them. And oh, and I also got this. I am one of those mums that hates the thought of anyone feeling left out, which is ridiculous because it's Ren's Day and it's all about him, but with Isla being so thoughtful and asking to get him that little gift, this was $12, it was in the sale. I actually do my nails with Isla, but I have a little UV gel light thing and I don't like her to use it all the time. So when I seen this, obviously it's just a little air dry one for $12. So I'm going to wrap that up for her as well and just say that the birthday fairy left her a little gift as well for being so nice. So yes, that's actually all I picked up today, and the T-Rex. And I've ordered him some other bits online that I'm hoping will come in the next couple of days. Just got such a fright there because Ren literally came into the room and that dinosaur was lying on the bed, but I think I've managed to distract him, so hopefully we're okay. I think I'm going to bring this vlog to a close actually, because the rest of the afternoon is literally my 2 kids screaming at me for snacks whilst I'm trying to make their dinner, waiting on Ewan coming in and trying to keep the house clean. It's not something that you would enjoy, and I'm going to save your ears from that. However, hopefully you have enjoyed this vlog. It's probably been quite short in comparison to my other ones, but I'm just being honest in how I'm feeling just now, and sometimes it's just quite hard to pick up the camera when you're not feeling your best. I'll always try and keep some honesty in these types of videos, just so really I'm being transparent on how we are really feeling in this journey. It's almost a year, literally next month is a year already, and I can't believe how quickly it's gone. And also how many moves we've done in that time. I will do a little update on
the last year and how you're feeling. Because obviously making this move as well, it has a huge impact on your relationship as well, and that's something that I think we do intend on sharing with you and kind of talking to you about. But yeah, there's a lot of different types of moves, from moving as a couple, to moving obviously on your own as a backpacker, to then moving with 2 young children, obviously both under 5. It's not easy. It's definitely not easy, but hopefully these videos do help those that are considering it, or even those that have come over. I do receive lots of nice messages from people like myself in our position, and just they find a little bit of comfort from these. So yeah, that makes me smile, that makes me feel like this is the reason I started this channel, and hopefully yeah, things will just get better as time goes on. I'm rambling, so I'm gonna go, and yeah, I'll see you all in my next video.